If you love what we do, then please consider supporting Kritfayle on Patreon. Your support helps us grow and to create more content more often. And now, on with the show.
So, where to go into a dungeon?
Sounds like it.
A dungeon?
Yep.
Oh, was
I
it
guess.
28 levels below us?
It was 57 levels, I believe. Below the Dorasan Tower?
Oh, is the lady still here with us?
She might have left.
I don't think she left.
No, I
Did
don't.
she?
But we were wrapping up, so I believe you had. I do remember we said, "Do we have an accord?" And you guys agreed.
Yes.
I do remember
we've got
that.
An accord.
So that we did actually agree to okay, we're going to do the mission at the promised payment, and she
All
gave
right.
you the map. You did have the map. I don't know who took that, but you have the map.
I
Somebody
took that
it.
map.
Oh, you
yeah.
took the map too?
I did. We're gonna
Adam.
take all the things.
Adam, let's get it out of the way. Blue's a half-elf, Finn's a guy.
Oh, yes. A very attractive half-elf with long
Okay.
hair.
Thank you for
And
specifying.
Because she's a heavy sleeper, as you know.
Apparently.
Because
Apparently
we
I
just
know.
met and you already know a lot
Apparently
about her.
I know that you're happy. I didn't think we'd just met. Didn't
Hang
we
on.
say we've met before or something?
Yeah, I assumed that we would have met before. hence
Yeah,
the
we
reason
haven't
why
just
we're
met.
traveling together.
Yeah.
Because
Although-
we're in the same faith.
Although we do both seem like the kind of people who'd be like, "Oh, you seem nice. Let's
Yeah,
travel."
you seem nice too. Hey, this is
Yeah. I'm sure this is
Baldry.
the will of Baldry.
Yep, it's the Will of Baldry. She has brought us together. And who is this fine gentleman?
Sketchy.
He seems sketchy. Ooh, maybe we can...
We will show Malik the light.
Yep, show him the light.
Yep.
Baldry is the way.
Yes. That's a nice little
I
tagline for Baldry.
Baldry is the way.
I did propose a potential meeting thing of we went to like an adventurers guild and we're just all there at the same time. None of us had a
Yes.
party, so we grouped
Oh, yes.
up.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works, but
Finn and Blue just sitting there scratching their heads going, we're going to go to this city, but we need 3 people.
Yeah, because they don't let you into this city unless you're in a
They
group
don't
of
let you
3.
into the city unless you got
And the
3
donkey
people.
doesn't count.
The donkey does.
Well, we needed 3 people to come here. 3 people and a donkey.
For reasons.
Yes, for reasons. Of
Yeah,
course.
for reasons, of course.
Of course.
So, do we know where the entry point is?
yeah, it says so on this map here.
Is it a
And-
3D map?
You know what?
3D map.
As in, you mean like not just straight up and from above kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not actually like 3D as in coming off the... Although that would be cool in a magical setting. There's no actual reason why they
That's
couldn't.
true.
But yeah, it's drawn more of a... It's not coming off the paper, but yeah, it's not a straight vertical looking map.
So it gives us an idea of... Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, according to this map, or that map, as she's pointing at Malik, who's holding the map,
Uh-huh.
and she's like got a hand on it, and she's pulling it down as he's trying to pull it towards himself. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to take lettuce in there.
I don't think
be
Lettuce would
more
like
Lettuce.
to go down 57
Yeah.
levels.
It's, I mean, I don't think she'd be a good companion going through a dungeon.
Maybe
or
not.
Underground.
Oh, that's too bad.
What,
Okay.
what
I like
kinds
lettuce.
what kinds of battle skills does she have?
Lettuce?
Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Oh, she's got a nasty kick if you tickle her ass.
She could bite. She could kick. She could glare at you and do emotional damage.
So, we need to find a stable, is what I'm hearing.
Lettuce
Yes,
is already in a
because-
stable.
Yep, she's already in a stable. I'm going to have to pay up, I guess, for a few days. Depends on how long we're going to be. How long do you think we're going to be?
Don't know.
Which reminds me, do you think we're going to come across any trouble?
Oh, I'm sure we won't.
Are you ready to go? You haven't slept all day. Night. Whatever.
Well, I think I'm going to be needing a few hours sleep.
Okay, well, you could go get some sleep. We could... I don't really know what kind of preparation we could do, but maybe we can do something.
I suppose we could scout out the entrance.
We could. Could go
Or-
take a look.
Buy things that we might need.
What things would we buy?
Health potions. That sorts of
Oh,
things.
we could go find the family of the provost, because you were going to give them the money he had.
We could. I don't think that's necessary, though.
What do you mean it's not necessary?
Well, it's not really that much money. I don't think they will miss it. And it's hardly compensation for his death.
But it's better for them to have it than not to.
What if they don't know that he's dead yet? And we're
Um,
breaking the news to them, and giving them 10 silver pieces.
I'm pretty sure they would know, considering, like, everybody knows, considering we almost got arrested for it.
Only like the important people know. They still might not have told the family yet.
Well, I guess we can wait until later if you want to be sure that the family knows, but you did say you were going to give it back.
Yes, well, if we come across them somehow, then I will
I'm
give it
sure
back.
we will. I'm sure that Boldre will guide us to them.
Yeah, whatever you say. So you're gonna go sleep for a while. I might wander around and see what else there is in this town. Finn, are you wanting to come with me?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I don't know yet. Find some trouble.
Oh. I don't think I want to do that, then. I might just go explain to Lettuce that we're gonna have to leave her here for a while.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to see if I can get any info from the shady side of town.
Okay, you can do a gather information roll. Is that still on the sheet? Or did they get rid of gather information?
I don't think gather information is there.
It probably
Maybe like streetwise
Investigation.
or something?
Yeah, it'd be
streetwise.
streetwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Streetwise.
I thought streetwise.
Hey,
Because there used to
they
be...
don't have streetwise.
Oh. You're right.
Dear,
They don't
dear
have
God.
streetwise.
How do they not have...
They got rid of it in 5th edition.
Aw, darn it.
Alright. Just
Now
shows
what are
you...
we supposed to do?
Yes. Valued listeners, we don't know what game we're playing.
Hey, it's not
Investigation.
Genesis, so I don't know.
Investigation's
Insight.
probably the closest.
Investigation,
Or
yeah.
persuasion, if you
Intimidation.
wanted.
Intimidation if you're yelling at them.
Deception. You know. Surely you can tell me. I'm a good
They,
guy.
looks like they've simplified...
Yeah, there's way fewer skills then. It seems like there used to be, to me. Or maybe I'm thinking of Genesis.
Yeah, alright, be investigation.
I got a 20.
Oh, good job.
So, what were you looking for?
I want to know what the major players are in the city, whether that's like crime bosses or like guilds, that kind of thing. I want to know like the different clans, if there are any, and which ones are likely to give us jobs in the future and which ones are best to avoid.
Okay, I will have to look that up in the Shan thing and send it to you.
Okay, sounds good. That's just what I'll be doing today.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so that'll have to be during the week because I don't know that information off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's fine. So Malik will have that information if it ever comes up, but yeah.
They did?
Ooh.
So, Emily, you should play out the scene of you talking to Lettuce. His blanket is more entertaining than us, apparently. He'd rather go hang out with it than with us.
Not hang out with.
Hanging out with me blue blanket.
So, Adam, can you play Lettuce while Finn comes to talk to you about how it's going to be longer?
Oh.
No, we said play lettuce. You don't need to be yourself.
I'm sure one of you can learn speak with animals at some point.
Well, definitely not Blue. Her animal handling sucks.
I've got good animal handling, but I don't know if clerics learn speak with animals.
Oof, Blue would have taken her saddlebag inside and up to her room.
And did she barricade her door like Malik did?
Heck no.
Did she lock her door?
Heck no.
I didn't think so. Malik is very disappointed somewhere.
Blue is faithful that Baldre will protect her while she sleeps.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Malik's not disappointed. He doesn't really care. But if Blue dies, it's their fault. So
Because she left the door open.
If she dies, he's gonna be like, it was all her fault.
should have barricaded the door, man.
Well, I don't care. She should have locked the door.
We appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So what's
Finn's just
going
gonna go to the stable and, like, I guess tell the donkey that they'll be gone for a while and that it's okay and not to worry.
Donkey gives you a thumbs up.
That's impressive for a donkey. And slightly terrifying.
You are aware what a donkey is, Adam.
Does it also grin with all of its teeth at once?
Is it just a human pretending to be a donkey?
This whole time, it's just been an orc. That,
Blue's ex-husband.
What?
Blue's enslaved.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I bet you didn't write that down as a note.
I don't know who you're talking to.
I was talking to Emily.
Oh, as a prediction? No, I don't have that.
prediction.
I don't have Blue's donkey is secretly her ex-husband. I don't have that.
Funny enough, I did.
If that happens, I will admit to being completely surprised. So how many hours
that
is
I've
Blue
said it.
sleeping for?
I can't use it. Probably around 4 hours.
Okay.
She gets up, stretches out, making sure that her body's sort of like, I guess, prepared for a journey. She pulls a shield and sword from the saddlebag and dons her chainmail armor, picks up her bedroll with a backpack and prayer book, couple of rations, and heads downstairs. How much was it per night?
I don't remember now. 8, I think, with breakfast.
I think it was 8 silver.
Yeah, 8
With
silver.
breakfast and silver. Okay.
Yeah.
How much without?
The stable was extra.
Yeah.
The client will cover the donkey.
Okay, that's nice of her.
Alright. Well, I'm still paying for my room. So, but without food.
Okay, so make it 6. 5.
5. And I'll pay for 2 nights.
It's 5 without food? What was that? Sorry.
Finn looks around the... Finn looks around.
Does he?
It's always Emily's character you take over.
It's not just him who's done it. Well, aside from inventing Storm's wife.
Yes. That's going to cause no end of trouble.
Blue looks around. Is Finn and Malik back?
Finn is never left, so Finn's still hanging out. I don't know about Malik.
Okay.
Malik is back with 194 pages about Sharn that he's.
Well, they're gonna say 195 gold or something.
Yeah.
Stolen from the townspeople.
From an orphanage.
From an orphanage.
By the time we get to the next game, Chris is going to know absolutely everything.
I will still
We'll be
know
pointing
nothing.
pointing out
We
mistakes.
won't know anything. We'll be like, oh,
The GM will be like, okay, this is going to happen. Actually, Aaron,
actually.
context.
Malik can just become a tour guide because he'll be the expert.
I'm now reading through Law and Order about breaking the law.
So you know how to break all the laws? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Rogues.
Well, at least he's being positive about it.
Yes, we don't mind as long as you keep a positive attitude.
Murder or theft of life is a serious offense.
Theft of life.
Did you kill that man?
Really?
No, I only stole his
I
life.
just stole his life. What?
And as I'm sure you know, theft is a much less serious crime.
Is life returnable? Can
you return it? Well, I mean, if you know true resurrection.
Yeah. So Finn.
Yes?
Yeah. So I've paid up for 2 days. Donkey's taken care of, I think. So I'm just, if you need any stuff, you can store it in the room.
Okay. Should I pay for my room too? Or are we just keeping one?
Well, to be honest, I don't know how long we're going to be. So we
that's
only need
true.
one room just to store all the stuff. So
Okay, that's a good idea. Malik is somewhere around, so we can tell him that too. I don't know, he doesn't really talk to me much.
is that him over there with the big book in his hands? He's like got his head
Maybe.
buried in it.
Hey, Malik!
Uh-huh.
Are we disturbing you?
No. What is it?
Blue says if you
he's
have to
already
store
disturbed.
anything here while we're adventuring, you can leave it in her room because she's paid for the next 2 days.
No, don't worry about me. I keep everything on hand that I need.
Okay. Yeah, because we can't... if we don't have lettuce, it's harder to bring a lot of stuff with us.
I'm a paladin.
Well, yes. Yes, you are. Thank you for...
And
Thank you for... I'm a cleric.
yeah, she's come down with her shield and she's got a sword buckled to her side and dagger in a boot, and she's wearing chainmail armor.
Oh yeah, she doesn't normally wear the armor.
No.
Malik does have a backpack with him, with various things inside.
Okay.
Hey, we can be cool. Team Bluefin.
Bluefin. Where's
Yeah.
Malik come into it?
He's just like the third wheel.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Malik. Once you convert to Boldre, you get your name in the team.
Uh-huh.
Well, are we going to go?
I like this, man. Straight to the point.
Yeah. I guess there's nothing else we really have to do here, is there? Did you get enough sleep, Blue?
4 hours. I've lived on less.
Okay. Well, I guess we can head out then.
And Malik will leave and kind of lead the way, having scouted
Oh,
kind of the streets before and also having the map.
I guess he knows where he's going.
And every once in a while he will turn around to make sure the others are following.
They didn't just get distracted by something.
Did anyone... I forgot to mention that I threw rope in there in my backpack as well.
I don't have any rope, I don't think.
I thought rope might be handy in case we have to climb
Climb?
down things.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. It's probably more helpful than anything I have in my backpack.
I have some rope as well.
What if it's pitch black? I can tie you two to me and I can guide you through the darkness.
I have some candles.
I have a lantern.
Oh, that's better
Or
than
you can do
candles. Oh, I also can maybe... I forget what I can do. Hang on.
I also have a bell for some reason.
A bell? Oh, yeah, I can just cast light, so it's fine.
So...
Sometimes I forget what magic I know.
Oh, can you... Really?
Yeah. I can do it all the time. It's only a cantrip.
Maybe a bell's for arms.
I've got the alms box. I guess Malik could ring a bell.
And I could call it arms for the poor.
Yeah, you could.
Yep.
Maybe
Cool.
we'll try it in the dungeon, see if it... any enemies want to come pay us.
Collecting arms off the orcs and trolls
Yeah.
and demons.
Wasn't there like some kind of cult or something?
Oh, it's a cult, is it?
I don't know. I just saw that higher up in the chat, I've written something about how we're going to convert a cult.
So, were we supposed to notify the
Oh,
magistrate of what we're doing?
I don't know. Were we? Or is he just letting us be and figure out stuff
Mel-
on our own?
Malik is going to kind of fall back in step with the others. The cult is the Lord of Blades.
Oh yes, that guy, the Warforged guy.
Yes, that's the evil cult thing. And the
Yes.
magistrate, well, they said to deliver the book. They didn't actually
Yes.
say we had to go back.
Well, he said to deliver. Well, he said to go where it led to see what it was all about. I guess. So maybe he doesn't want us to come back and report till we know exactly what's going on.
And hopefully don't come across any more Warforged. That first one gave us a lot of trouble.
Yes, it did. Oh, but it turned out okay in the end. So
Well, I'm prepared now. So,
I hope I am.
And Aaron, is the entrance to the tower, or where we're going, is that in like the lower section, or is it an upper section that goes down?
No, it's very much lower. You're going under the sea.
Right, but where's the entrance to go under? Like the bottom part? Okay.
Ground floor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right at the bottom.
So I will lead the others down there. Lots of stairs.
Takes you about an hour and a half to get down from the upper levels that you're at, because Shan is a huge vertical city, to basically like ground level.
Very tall, very large. Impressed we got a donkey there.
And I've made it even taller.
Even more impressed we got a donkey there.
So yeah, you're down actually where it touches the actual earth.
Okay.
So the depths.
It's basically you're entering through a maintenance sort of area, and so are you heading in?
Yes.
So the tunnels and the corridors of this level of the tower are narrow and they're very dark, and every maybe 80 feet there is a light built into the tunnel wall, so it's showing you where to go, but it's not really illuminating the passages extremely well. And you follow the map, which is reasonably accurate. Down here does not look like it's changed a lot. It's certainly dirty. It's certainly a maintenance area, and doesn't seem particularly well travelled. And you come out eventually into an area that is about roughly 400 by 400 square. There is the room itself is filled with water, and on it are multiple sort of floating barges, and they have on their tents, and there's about 200 people down here. There's a mixture of some humans that look more like Malik. You think there's a couple of shifters looking at them. There is definitely some half-orcs and goblins and some hobgoblins.
Okay.
And it looks like a market. And you are looking for Valve E213.
So these goblins and half-orcs are like the friendly type, or?
I wouldn't get too close or look at them the wrong way. They're not hostile just because you're there. But don't look at them the wrong way.
What a funny place to live. Is there any sunlight in here?
None. You're about now 300 feet underground.
So what's actually lighting up the area?
Some torches, but only a few. You think some of the races from memory have low light vision. So there's just enough light to be fair to the races that do not have it, but they haven't overlit the area. It's reasonably dim, but not dark.
Finn, has Finn used his cantrip for light?
Not yet.
Okay. So we're not walking into here with a giant ball of light into...
Nope.
Okay.
And they are watching you, at least some of them, because two of your party definitely seem to be not normal for what you'd expect this area to be.
Blue.
Oh, and which two is that?
Malik and Finn.
Correct.
Are there any...
That was GM sarcasm, by the way.
Are there any shops or anything around here, or is it more residential, or...
The whole thing's a market.
We should use this chance to see if we can buy some, maybe supplies. Do you reckon, Malik?
I think we should get you a cloak and a hood. Same with you, Finn. You stand out like sore thumbs in this place.
Why?
Malik just kind of looks around, sees everyone kind of staring at them.
A hood and a cloak's not gonna make me any taller, though.
It doesn't matter your size. Goblins are about your size.
Blue
I
turns
guess.
to Finn. Yes, you could probably pass off as a goblin, and everyone seems to be liking the mysterious look. As she puts her double quotes up in the air.
Ah, I see. It's the trend.
I just think if we want to pass unnoticed, well, it's too late for that, but if we want to make as little waves as possible around here, you're going to need to fit in a little bit better.
Okay, well, you've got the money.
Baldre is showing us that subterfuge or deception may be the best path.
Ah.
I'm showing you that. I'm telling you that.
Are you claiming to be Boldre? Because that might be considered heresy.
Plot twist. This whole time.
Considering Baldre is a female, and that it would be a massive plot twist.
It would be. I am Boldre in disguise. I walk among you.
As a man.
Okay. Are there any shops selling rogue clothing?
Rogue
I can see?
clothing?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, there's a lot of the stuff you think is probably stolen goods.
I'll approach one of the vendors that seems to have like cloaks and stuff like that.
What you want?
I'd like to purchase some clothing, a cloak like mine, maybe a bit bigger, and a child-size one.
12 silver.
All right, that sounds fair. And I will give over 12 silver.
He takes it, examines it, puts it in his little money sack, and hands over 2 cloaks.
I want to inspect the cloaks and just make sure they're of decent
Real?
enough. Well, yeah, real.
Yeah.
It's not just a sheet.
They're not counterfeit.
No. They're cloaks, but they're definitely not they're not new cloaks, they're not like paladin cloaks, but they're cloaks.
Okay, I'll walk back over to the others and toss them to the respective party members.
Color
Put these
are they?
on black, obviously.
Blue looks down. I think this is yours, Finn.
Oh, okay, let's trade. I could have worn the really big one, though. That could have been fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. You would have looked like a married, a wizard about to get married, maybe a poor wizard,
Poor wizard about to get married.
Horror mysterious wizard.
That's quite the number of adjectives applied to one person. Okay. I'll take the smaller one. And Finn will hand Blue the larger cloak.
Blessing you. Anyway, she puts on the cloak,
And
lifts
Finn
the
will
hood
put his
over.
on.
Ugh. Seriously? This thing be as ugly as a wart on a cat's arse.
The hood kind of covers my eyes. It's a little hard to see.
Malik will just shoot both of them a look.
I am picturing Finn like a child, tilting their head way back to peer horizontally out from under it.
I'm sure
Just-
I will get used to it.
Just try and act like you're not.
Not what?
Like.
Oh my god, when was the last time these things been washed? She's Blue's starting to scratch her arm.
Never! You want to wash them? Wash them in the water right here!
Thank you for the suggestion.
Was
Just-
he like yelling out like 50 meters away?
Yes. He's got a good hearing.
Just try and act like you've been here before and like you're not
But
an
I
obvious
haven't.
mark. Pretend you have. All of these people. Any one of them could try and rob us. So, watch your
Well,
backs.
why would they do that? My back.
Alec is gonna just kind of turn and stop facing Finn and Blue.
Malik is gonna be annoyed.
So Finn, Baldre's obviously put this challenge in front of us so that we can learn the ways of the poor people.
I guess so, but do we really have to lie?
Is it really lying if we're applying just a little mild deception to pretend
guess.
to be one of them?
I guess so.
You guys are applying no deception right now.
I have been here
excuse me?
before. Definitely all the time. Been here.
I think we both look the part now.
Yeah.
There's
Like
more.
looking at Finn.
There's more to deception than just looking the part.
Okay, what else? You tell us.
You also have to act the part.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So B. Give me a tankard of ale, ye scumbag.
Are you
No?
a pirate?
Is that
now?
wrong?
If we were infiltrating a pirate lair, maybe.
I don't think there's pirates here.
Look, just keep your heads down. Don't talk to anyone.
Oh. Not even you?
Especially me.
Oh. Okay.
So, are we both pretending to be mute now?
I guess. We're not supposed to talk to anyone. We're not supposed to talk to Malik. We're just supposed to stare at the ground.
Okay.
Look, you
There's a lesson in this, you know.
you can you can talk if you have to, but honestly, if we want to get out of here alive, and Malik's gonna start walking.
Okay, lead the way, Malik. All
You're
right,
not
Finn,
supposed to be
let's-
talking.
Let's follow Malik. Oh,
Okay, but we're not
that's
supposed
right.
to be talking.
Okay.
Okay. Let's stop now.
When?
Now.
Like now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
Okay.
If Malik
now.
wasn't in the middle
Yes,
of a
now.
market, he would be going up into a ball and just rocking back and forth.
Oh dear. Poor Malik.
What other things are in this market? Like, mostly stolen things? Are there, like, would it be cheaper or more expensive than on the surface for most supplies?
Depends on the supply. Like the item in question. On general, it's cheaper because it's stolen. So it just depends on the actual item.
Okay. Would they have magic items?
No.
Okay.
It's definitely poor.
Right.
So even if they had a magic item, no one there, you think, has the money that could get the asking price. So if they did steal one, they'd be trying to sell it topside.
Right. As we're walking through, Malik will keep one hand on his coin purse.
Blue's following. She's got her head down, and she's sort of like probably walking with Finn at a slow pace.
Yep. Ben is walking and not talking.
Malik, give me a perception check.
Who is just Malik?
Malik.
Malik.
I can do that.
Go for it, Malik.
The GM keeps calling him Malik.
I know, because... And there's a guy I watched that does really cool how to edit videos, and he's Malik. So I have a association thing
I have a
happen.
neighbor named Malik.
And that's 14.
If I am inflexible in my thinking,
Then
does that mean... unable to consider alternative thoughts.
Like that Malik might be a deity.
Malik is not a deity.
Blue's unable to comprehend that idea. So Malik will kind of hold up a hand in a stop sign to Blue and Finn.
Blue looks down at Finn. What's he doing?
I don't know.
Why is he holding his hand up like that?
He will also stop walking.
I guess we're supposed to stop.
Oh, okay. I think we better stop.
All right, we stop.
Malik will turn around and face the other two. Something's not right here.
Like what?
It's obvious, I think, that we're outsiders to them.
Okay, I mean, you said it already was, so that doesn't sound new.
Well, I thought the cloaks would give us a better chance of fitting in, but it looks like it didn't work.
Well, I mean, they saw us put the
So-
clokes on. I don't think they just thought we were different people.
Well, we've walked away from the people
Oh,
who would have
okay.
seen that. But
Okay.
every person here is giving us a wide berth.
Oh, well,
I think
what can we do about that?
just keep one hand on your weapon, your other on your coin purse if you have money. There's a chance they might try something here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hang on. Dear.
Dear.
So, what you saying? Have they been threatening? Or are they gonna attack?
It's like they're the opposite of being threatening. They're
scared of us?
I would say they know that we don't fit in and are observing us from a distance. You two are easy marks.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
Oh.
It
How
means
far are we away from the duct?
I don't know. Let me consult my map that I have. And also God, because I don't know that
Oh,
information.
so you are religious.
No, I'll just look at this map.
Oh, too bad. Thought I had
Well,
you.
Blue pulls her cloak from over her head, removes the shield from outside, underneath the cloak, so it's now visible, and she puts her hand on her longsword.
Just don't unsheath it yet. We don't want to draw more attention.
I mean, I just do magic, so if I have to do magic, I can do magic, and I don't have to have a weapon out.
Like, this isn't drawing enough attention already. Well, if they know who we are, then hello, we're not here to kill you. We're just
It's
passing
true.
by.
Uh-huh.
Shut up.
But shouldn't we reassure them if they're
No,
worried about why we're here?
they don't know who we are. They don't care who we are.
Yeah.
They just know that they could rob us easily, or at least they think they can. So we're gonna keep moving now. You two watch behind and the sides. I'll keep an eye on the front. Okay?
Okay.
We're not gonna let them take us by surprise. If they're gonna attack us, they have to come at us face to face.
Okay. That sounds fair.
And Malik will turn back around and keep walking, doing a bit of a fast walk now.
Finn's kind of jogging to try and keep up because Malik's going fast now.
And they are pretty much ignoring you.
And how far are we from where we're trying to get?
About a kilometre all up. You think that entranceway, that valve, leads deeper into the underworld of the city?
So, Malik, they seem to be just ignoring us.
That's good. We'd like to keep it that way.
You keeping up, Finn?
Yes. Do you have to go so fast, Malik?
I guess we could slow to a medium walk, I guess, but still keep your guard up.
Okay.
And put your hood back on, Blue.
I didn't think it made any difference if they knew that we're outsiders already.
Well,
And if they're looking at me, don't you think that, oh, she's so pretty?
maybe.
Oh, wait, they're half orcs and goblins. They probably want to eat my face.
What?
They'd be thinking, oh, she's so pretty. I want her. I'm going to kidnap and kill her.
What?
You don't want that.
Why would they think that? That's weird.
Kidnap and kill? There's no benefit out of that.
The kinds of things that go through these people's minds.
How do you know what goes through their minds? You've never met them.
I am them.
You are them? Well, based on what you've just said, that means you want to kidnap and kill us. So apparently we shouldn't go with you.
Blue covers up her, well, puts the cloak back over her head with the shield underneath the cloak. I don't think he's saying that he wants to kidnap and kill us. He's saying that the others want to kidnap and kill us.
And he said he's them.
Oh, no, maybe he's saying that they think like him. Oh,
Yeah.
so if we tangled ourselves up with a murderer.
Sounds like it based on what he's saying.
No, surely Baldre wouldn't put us on the path of a righteous killer.
That's true. You haven't killed anyone, right?
Maybe he's just pretending to be a bad boy.
Oh, that's possible.
Malik will keep walking.
He's ignoring us again.
But deep down, he's just a really kind, soft-spirited young man.
I mean, he did say he was going to keep that money to give to the poor dead man's family, so...
See, there you go.
No, I'm sure he's all right.
I'm sure we're safe.
Of course.
Malik is still looking around side to side, looking to see if there's anyone who looks like they want to pick a fight with us specifically.
Didn't Malik say that we weren't supposed to be talking?
Oh, that was a while ago. I forgot. Okay, I'll stop
What,
talking.
can we start talking now? Like,
I don't know.
were we supposed to stop talking? But
We
then he
were
asked us
before.
questions.
That's true. Hey, can we talk again?
Malik.
Malik?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You can
Oh, good.
talk.
That's good.
Just-
It was hard to remember.
I don't understand what's going on here.
In what way?
Well, they seem to be moving away from us.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Based
they
on what you're saying.
They probably think we're the police or something. They're
Oh,
here to bust them.
well. I mean, if it's not bad that they're staying away from us, then we shouldn't worry about it. Yeah?
I guess. I mean,
That's an omen.
It's an omen that they're staying away from us?
Yes, Baldre has given us
Ah.
a clear path to where we need to go. We
I
should
see.
use this opportunity to, if so,
Yes.
people aren't getting in the way of us.
Mhm.
it's probably all the talk of Baldre that's making them leave.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, it would if they're frightened of Baldre.
But who would be frightened of Baldre?
Criminals.
Why?
Those that do not know the good tidings that Baldre brings.
Okay.
Now is not the time to be preaching at these people.
But we weren't.
It sounded like Blue was about to start.
Talking to each other.
Let's just keep moving.
Yep.
Yep.
And you enter a really narrow passage where you have to go. You have to like shuffle through sideways, and it exits into another service tunnel, and you can see valve E213 ahead.
All right, this is it.
Oh, is that what we were looking for?
Woohoo! That was easy.
Yeah. I don't know what you were so worried about, Malik.
These types of people can be unpredictable.
Well,
Just be
I
glad
don't know
we
about
made
you,
it through.
Finn, but I'm glad we brought Malik along to let us know.
The snow.
About these people.
Ah.
Yeah, imagine if we had to come through without him.
Well, I guess that's true.
Is the valve like a submarine hatch? Like what?
Yeah, it's basically it's a big round sort of hatch, and it's got a like a wheel in the middle that is like a tightens and untightens, and it looks like it's not been used in a while.
Okay.
Blue, can you help me with this?
Of course.
And Malik will get on one side of the wheel and start to rotate it.
Okay, so if you're both doing it, you can roll with advantage. Give me a strength check, and you are able to open it.
Huh.
Yep.
All right. I'm just that strong.
Yes.
Immensely strong.
Blue's like comparing her muscles to Malik's muscles. Not that she can see because we're both wearing cloaks. But Malik is smaller than her.
It may have been opened fairly recently if it came away that easily. And Malik will kind of pull up on the door thing, the hatch. And what do we see inside?
Stairs leading down.
Ladies first.
Blue, that's you.
Blue looks back. Puts the cloak back. So, we're not needing this cloak business anymore?
I doubt it.
Alright. She takes the cloak off, folds it up, and puts it in her backpack. Picks up her shield, draws her sword, and steps into the stairs. Whoa, what is that smell?
I hear running water.
Yeah?
We must be in the sewers.
Oh.
Alright, so Blue continues down the stairs.
So at the bottom of the stairs, you can see that it's basically the sewer. There's a T intersection of water that's running north-south. The water is also streaming from west to east from the main area. And the water looks about 2 feet deep.
Is there any area, like a sidewalk almost, out of the water?
It doesn't look like it.
Great. Looks like we...
Looking at the map, there's areas in front of the valves, but there does not appear to be any walkway, and you want to head to sea on the map.
Looks like we're gonna have to wade through this.
How deep is it?
2 foot.
Okay.
How tall are you again, Finn?
3 feet tall.
Yeah, us two are going to be waiting, but I think you're going to be swimming. Unless, Blue, do you feel like carrying Finn on your shoulders or something?
Now, it doesn't appear to be effluent, but it does, however, not appear to be... it's not drinking water.
I mean, I can swim.
I just assumed it was like bile being in a sewer.
Well, it's not nice, but I think we don't need to rub insult into injury.
Okay. So this is the treated water on its way back into the city.
Yeah, but it's still not nice. You wouldn't want to bathe in it. You wouldn't want to drink it. It definitely smells odd. It definitely is a darker. It's not clear tropical water by any stretch of the imagination. It's much more
brackish.
Yeah.
All right, be on your guard. There might be giant rats or something down here.
Oh. Okay.
So, Finn, do you need a lift?
I don't know. I can swim. Probably.
Your call.
Don't get carried away.
I'm fine.
All right.
Everyone, give me a perception check.
Blue jumps into the water.
Before or after the perception check?
At this point, I would say after. Or sorry, before for the actual... because the statement
That's
was
true.
made, so Blue jumps into the water with a splosh.
So much for stealth.
Well, she's not very stealthy.
I got a 15.
I got a 20.
Good job. Oh no! uh,
The B team has arrived.
Adam rolled a 4.
She lands in the water. Ching. A bit of a splash. She looks around.
Hold up.
Wow.
How's
this
the water?
water smells. It's going to take a few washes to get this out of me clothes.
Hold up,
Aye.
Blue. I think I see something. I don't know what yet, but I'll let you know
Oh.
as soon as I know.
I just have the feeling I'm about to see something.
Yeah.
Well, let us know as soon as you know, okay?
Yeah, I won't jump in just yet. Because of
Yeah,
what you may or may not see.
Don't move any further, Blue. It looks like there's some shadows up ahead.
In the water?
I'm pretty sure it's a creature of some sort. 2 shadows on the wall.
But
On the wall?
Yeah, from each side. Probably where
from each side?
I'm just assuming, but where the valves are. Yeah, okay. There's some raised walkways up ahead. I think there's some creatures on them.
Oh, okay. So
Draw
not in the
your weapon.
water.
Roll initiative.
Yay!
But not a surprise round.
What's
so that's
roll? What do? 1 die 20?
1d20 plus your initiative modifier.
Yep, that one.
21.
Oh, I have a 3.
And I've got 10.
That's better than a 3,
And Blue rolled 21.
which is also better than a 3.
I'm guessing the turn order is Adam, enemy, me, enemy, enemy. Finn, probably.
He's got +3 on his rolls.
Yeah. Did you add the 3?
So 2, it'll be me, enemy.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, because it's 14, 11, and 9.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, Adam, yeah, you're up. You've gone from not noticing anything, looking around, to suddenly being hyper alert.
Yes.
Oh, so meaning
You're going first.
meaning what?
Yeah, we still don't know what it is.
It's your action. Yeah, you've gone before them, so it's your action.
Okay,
Whatever
so
you want to do. You've gone.
Well, I've already got my sword drawn and my shield out. I'm looking to where Malik said where the shadows are.
Yeah, you can see the shadows. It's dim in there, but you can see the shadows. Although you're an elf, right?
Yeah. Half elf.
Half elf.
All right, but that's still got low light
low light
right?
vision.
Oh,
Maybe
wait, hang on. I totally forgot something. I think I can re-roll that. Yeah, I can re-roll a d20 anytime I roll a 1. Because of my lucky trait
Oh,
for being a halfling.
if you're so lucky, why did you roll a 1?
I'm lucky because I get to re-roll the 1. 17!
How often can you use that?
It just says re-roll 1s on d20.
But you have to. It's not endless, so it is the second roll you keep.
No, I know. If I roll a 1 again, I don't just keep going forever.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm just because you said how many times you can use it. Yeah, there is that limitation. You have
But
to.
what if you like in one battle roll 10 ones each turn? Like one.
I believe you can keep re-rolling the
Okay.
ones. I think it's impossible for.
Yep.
Can't get
So-
a 1 if you're a halfling, unless it's the second roll.
So it's really hard for you to critically fail, I guess.
Can you tell me what those things are?
I posted a picture.
Beetles.
No, ignore the
Okay.
beetles. That's just a picture. It's a picture of a shifter.
Ah.
It's a shifter.
You're the one with the
They were
whole
once
book.
known as the Weretouch.
So they're generally considered bad.
They don't have to be, but they are shunned a lot of time by society, and so society has created them in the image sort of which they think. You know what I mean? Like shifters could be good, bad, like any other race or any other person, but they've created a situation where, because they're different and they can be bestial in appearance, that they've over the years got a very bad rap and have been sort of pushed by society into a view that they're not natural and they're evil, when that doesn't have to be the
Yep.
the case.
Okay. So Blue yells out, "Hello there, kind, gentle creatures. We're just here to pass ye by. Do not fear. We will not attack you. Will you grant us passage to the there yonder?"
To thee there yonder.
To the there yonder.
I feel bad about doing this.
Do you really?
What?
I do actually. He's trying to avoid a fight. I feel bad about doing it. What's the marching order?
Me
well,
first.
Blue's in front because she jumped in the water, and
Mhm.
I don't know. I guess Malik and Finn are standing.
Yeah, Malik would probably be. Malik was behind Finn, but as soon as he saw like a shadow off the wall, Malik cut in front and kind
He
of
pushed Finn out of the way and said, "I'm gonna deal with this."
well, and kind of like grabbed Blue's shoulder, and told her about the shadows.
Okay, so wait, is he in the water now then too? If he's grabbed Blue's shoulder.
No, from the land. Blue didn't go very far, I don't think.
Okay.
No, it's not like she took a running leap into the water.
Well, you never know.
Oh, well, no, she's not Cypher.
Not yet. She could, if the accent keeps going.
Yeah, already one thing has changed to make it.
She might just gradually become Cypher over time.
She starts.
What is your armor class, Blue?
18.
Oh! I've hit you.
The sigh. I've been wounded. This is so troublesome. Oh?
Wow, I might actually die.
Oh, that's Blue is
Blue
at
is dead.
0. Because I know Blue has the same hit HP as I do.
Blue is dead.
Blue is
No, Blue is unconscious.
Blue is unconscious.
So, the water suddenly gets blasted up, and you see a Warforge who is behind, laying in the water, has leapt up and slams into Blue's back. So the Warforge is also then right next to Malik and Finn, and it jams a dagger in under the armor plate in the armpit, and Blue feels a really sharp, searing pain for a second before everything goes black. And it rips the dagger out, and Blue falls. And the first shifter drops to the ground, and it is Malik's go.
Go.
Oh god.
Is this his
Where
turn?
did-
Oh
Where
god.
did that
Oh
thing
no.
come from?
I don't know.
So-
What's the light level, by the way, like in here?
Dim, very dim.
But not like pitch black.
But
Okay.
no, it's not pitch black.
Okay, so I
So-
can't see.
That 19 was very unfortunate
Yes, it
for you.
was.
Sorry, the Warforged was behind us.
Yep, and they don't breathe.
Well, the
Okay.
shifters
Underwater.
that attacked yet. It was the Warforged that attacked.
Yeah, it was the Warforge, which was the one that you didn't notice.
Right, so
Yeah.
the Warforged was under the water behind it. Or to the
Yeah.
right. And then there's two shifters
Correct.
on the left. Okay.
Correct.
And now the Warforged is right in front of me, essentially.
Correct. Yeah, literally. You could reach out and touch someone.
Just poke it. See
Because
what happens.
if
I'll just reach out and pet it, and no. I'm gonna reach out and stab it. I'm guessing I can't sneak attack it because Blue was engaged with it, but now Blue is unconscious.
correct, you need someone within 5 feet. That is.
I have a question. Blue's unconscious and wearing chainmail
Drowning?
and carrying a sword, and she's probably sliding underneath the
Sinking?
water.
Yeah, Malik can't do anything about that right now.
Just to make things worse.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be dead.
Okay, now actually something will change here. I got to keep the rolls and that happened, but what was your initiative change roll?
Oh yeah, I rolled again. It was 17.
Then you went before the Warforged.
Oh.
So unfortunately, there's some retconning
Oh,
that
no!
has to happen there.
It's okay. I'm fine to keep what we had and just be put into the order somewhere else.
You would go before I would.
What's retconning?
Yeah.
When you go back and change what's
Well-
already happened.
Yeah, because technically I forgot to remove Emily from the bottom of the order and move her directly below you.
See, technically, Emily remembered that, but she didn't know what she wanted to do, so she didn't remind anybody that she'd done that.
She wanted to watch Blue die.
No, she just wanted everyone else to go first to see what they were doing so she could figure out what to do.
She
Huh?
So, all right, we'll let you go last this round. We'll say you're holding your action for. What's the parameter that you're holding the action for?
run away.
No, I'm not running.
You can say like Malik to stab the Warforged. Is the action you're
Sure.
waiting
Yeah,
for?
the first ally.
Sure.
You'll go as soon as an ally.
I'll go. Yeah,
attacks.
I'll go after. one of my friends attacks.
It's Malik, but we're going to keep calling him both.
Malik.
Okay, give me your attack roll, Malik.
I mean, Finn would be within 5 feet.
Behind you, though, or no?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Finn's not yet engaged. It's got to be engaged, and so far Finn's not engaged with the Warforged. Which is why you often see... It's really fun when there's two indecisive people. Because you're in a rogue. Because the two indecisive ones want the rogue to go first, but the rogue is trying to delay action to let someone engage with it so it will get sneak attack. It becomes a fight to see who can go last.
Okay. Sorry, how do I roll an attack? Is it just a d20?
It's a d20 plus your attack roll.
Right.
I love everyone trying to refigure out how to play D&D.
Yep, it's been a lot. I haven't played it like proper D&D.
Well, I've mostly only played D&D on the Genesis system.
I think the last time I played D&D, my character died in the first battle too.
Oh.
That is a hit.
Alright. And...
But I was a mage, and I only had like 4 hit points.
Oh, mages are better now. But they're
nice.
still...
Maximum damage. 7 damage to the Warforged. So as it just completely crushes Blue in front of me, as it still has its forward momentum, Malik is going to kind of jump on its back and try and stab it in the collarbone area. And successfully
and that, your blade sinks into it, and it sprays a black, oily, sort of viscous blood, and it lets out this weird metallic scream. And the second shifter drops to the ground. It starts to move forward, and it is Finn.
Alright, so Finn is going to jump into the water as well. And has Blue sunk to the bottom? Okay, Finn is then going to... I mean, the water's not that deep. But, yeah. I'm trying to figure out if he could... Nah, he probably can't, like, lift her out of the water because she's wearing chainmail. So he's just gonna hold his breath, stick his head under the water, grab onto her arm or something, so that he can cast Cure Wounds. And see if that helps at all.
And it will. You can roll the...
Yes, I can.
Whatever it gives.
Creature I touch regains hit points. Okay, 1d8 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Well, 5 is better than nothing.
Top of the order. So, Blue. You felt the pain. You felt the heaviness of something metallic that slammed into you. You avoided death save, which is good. But you open your eyes into this murky, sort of weird environment that takes your brain just a moment to realize that you are under the water. The downside, I'm not going to do any damage, but the downside would be you probably, when the magic floods into you to give you your 5 hit points back, you probably did go and swallow a big bit of...
I didn't think Finn could lift Blue out of the water first, so...
Which is making you now cough, and though you are realizing where you are.
Yeah, I don't know. If she's like literally throwing up at the moment.
Oh.
A lung full of water.
But not dead.
But not dead.
Yeah, but lungs full of water.
Okay, but not dead. You're welcome.
Water is in air quotes there.
Yeah. That is double air quotes. Emphasized. With the spell. Jeez.
Technically, it's not been a long period of time. It's probably been... They say rounds are 6 seconds, but everything they also say is sort of happening at the same time, but there's more
You
than...
got stabbed, Malik stabbed the thing, I jumped in and healed wounds?
So maybe 20, 25 seconds from when you crashed into the water. Though you yourself, don't know the period of time, but I'm just giving, for you, it's probably only been about 25 seconds. So you obviously, being underwater was not a good place to be, but you hadn't gone into, full drown mode or anything like that. It's not like you've been down there for 2 minutes.
Yeah, right. She gets to her knees and she's hacking up discolored water. And she's looking around. She's really dazed and confused.
And you can see next to you, as you break the water and you're throwing up and you're coughing. To your left, you can see this dark brown warforged with Malik on its back. He's got his dagger jammed in its neck, and you can see the two shifters approaching.
Man. I literally don't know what to do.
That's a first.
Yeah, gone unconscious, healed back.
Do you have the ability to heal yourself more? Get out of the water and heal yourself?
Oh yeah, I could do that, but she's in a total state of confusion at the moment.
Yeah. That's fair. Confusing.
She's just looking at Malik on top of this warforged. Yep. All right. She's fumbling around trying to find her sword that's underneath the water somewhere.
Yeah, I'll allow you to find it. You sort of reach around quickly because it didn't fall away from you or drift away or anything. It's metal, so you basically fell with it. So you a quick sort of reaching around, you can grab it.
I need my book for that. Where did the warforged stab me? Or her?
Under your arm.
Which arm?
And that wound has healed. Right arm.
At least it's not bleeding anymore, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
You did take magical healing, so...
Yeah, okay. It was falling in the water and everything. And being gone from full points down to 0 in one hit. Holy crap.
Well, Malik's in the same position he was in the first encounter. There's a good chance he's going to get thrown off into the water and stabbed again, just like the first
If we're
time.
doing a repeats of the first run, we're all gonna almost die.
And we're potentially facing 3 opponents now.
Yeah, it was only one Warforged the first time, and we still managed to almost die.
I do want to say Malik has learned a little bit from last time and is no longer right on top of it. It's more he's hanging off the back. So if the Warforged does want to throw him over, it'll take a lot more strength than before.
All right. She gets up. She's dazed and confused. She looks around, sees Malik on top of this warforged. She bends down to the right, completely not realizing Finn was there. Sort of knocks him over a little bit. Picks up her sword, turns around, spins around, and yells out, "May Baldre guide my sword!" and takes a swipe at waist level at the warforged.
See how it goes.
Okay, so you roll 2d20 and you take the lowest. Now, I've rolled 2 20s when been asked to roll at disadvantage, so it's possible to still amazingly roll, even though you're doing it disadvantage.
It's also possible to roll 2 1s.
Correct.
It's just as possible.
And I'll take the lowest.
Yeah.
You take the lowest, yeah. An advantage, you take the highest.
So,
That's a 3.
a 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay. As she's swinging wildly at waist height, she's sort of still dazed and confused, slips on her front right foot and crashes down into the water.
Finn got slightly knocked back into the water by Blue and has gotten back up and is... Going to try and attack the Warforged with magic. So can it make a dexterity saving throw? Ooh. It had to beat a 12, and it did not. So Finn pops back up out of the water. He is going to reach out his hands and invoke Boldre's power. All right, and it takes 3 points of damage from the radiant fire.
And you can see it burning within some of its joins and that are the gaps in its armor plate, and it is not looking in good shape.
You gotta stop jumping on these Warforged, Malik.
Does a 13 hit?
I don't think so. No, it does not. My armor class is 14.
You will no longer be on its back as it tries to slam you against the wall, but as you realise that's what it's going to do, you're able to disengage just before you would have slammed into the wall, avoiding the crushing attack.
I do a cool thing where I drop off its back, leaving the dagger where it was, and then it keeps walking, and I slide down into the water and go between its legs. And it slams into the wall without hitting.
Give me an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
Ooh. You could do all the cool
21.
stuff.
Yep. Okay, then you can. Yeah, you can totally do that. And the first shifter charges forward and tries to attack
Yes, it does.
Malik and misses. Its claws tear into the. Basically, your cool acrobatics make it miss. It's trying to hit you, and you're just sliding away from its attack.
The
So now
first
you have the first
Warforged.
Warforge. Well, the Warforge and the Shifter now. Well, I just meant first opponent, but yeah, there's Warforge and the Shifter now, and it's Malik's go.
So Malik is now face to face with the Warforge as it just backed into the wall, and he's now in front of it. He doesn't have his main dagger. He does still have throwing daggers, but he's actually going to draw his short sword, and he's going to try and charge right at it and get it in the gut. 17. 4. So Malik is going to try and run the Warforged through with his sword, and he'll start on its left side and just kind of swipe all the way across and cut it almost completely in half, and it is dead.
Does 16 hit Malik? Because he's now the biggest, most dangerous person in the party.
16 hits.
The Warforged.
Who did Malik kill?
Oh, jeez.
The Warforge.
Okay.
So that's 8 damage.
Yeah, and that is out of the order. So you feel these claws rake your back from behind as the second shifter leaps at you and lands behind you and digs its sharp rat-like claws into you.
Malik kind of is starting to fall forward onto the body. Doesn't actually fall, but kind of stumbles forward a bit in pain.
And Blue.
So the Warforged falls before her,
Yep.
and
As the two shifters attack, basically they run in and attack Malik.
okay,
One misses spectacularly, and the second one hits him solidly.
all right. So she's going to sort of jump in, trying to get in between her, not in between her, them and Malik. And she's yelling out, I don't know, some swear words.
Some unspecified ones.
All right, she's yelling out, "Kerosene, you abominable asses for ignoring my polite attempts to engage you in what do you call it when you engage someone? Parley."
Combat.
And yeah, she swings at the one that hits Malik. 20.
That's a hit.
Oh, what's with all these fucking one rolls? Seriously.
Just a little
Dice
bit.
Maiden does hate us. 6.
It's a solid hit wherever you were aiming for. It's still up, but I mean, your sword does a lot of damage. It cuts.
She was aiming at the throat.
So it's probably missed the throat and cut across the upper chest area.
It's cut across the upper chest.
Okay.
Finn.
So, Malik fell into the water now?
He didn't fall. He's currently...
Okay.
He used his sword to kind of catch himself. So he has the point of his sword kind of in the water, and he's leaning on it for support a little bit. Do you have low light vision, Finn?
Nope.
Okay. If Blue was looking, Blue would see that there's a lot of red coming through his
Any
robe, I guess.
cloak? Would I
That's
have
called
any
hood.
idea of how bad off he is?
Yeah.
Okay, then Finn's gonna try and wade over to Malik through the water that is 2/3 of the way up all of him. Can I make it to him in one turn?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So it's only like 15 or 20 feet across. So I mean,
Alright, so Finn's gonna kind of half wade, half swim through the water over to Malik and be like, oh, I just had to do this already. We're doing so badly. And grab onto Malik's arm and pray to Boldre. And channel... That's not how you spell roll. Channel her divine power. And then actually do it properly. And heal Malik for 5 points.
Cool. Is it my turn next, or?
It might be a...
it's a shifter.
Okay.
Does 12 hit anyone? If it doesn't, I'm not going to roll to see who it attacks.
Nope.
It would not hit me.
Nope.
Okay, so it will go for Malik again, but it steps forward, rakes its claws, you duck under it, has another swipe, you sort of spin out of its way. Now it's your go.
Okay. Malik's gonna give a thumbs up to Finn, who just healed him, and is going to... he was kind of maneuvering around, dodging, and he's going to finish off a spin by aiming for the neck of the shifter that attacked him. 21.
Is a hit.
And 7 damage.
Okay, so which one were you attacking again?
The one that attacked me. Not just attacked me, but the one that hit me.
Which is the one that Blue was attacking to.
Yep. So it is dead. How do you want to do that?
So Malik will go from kind of supported on his sword to using the momentum of jumping to his feet and spinning to remove the head of the shifter.
That one, top of the order.
All right. Blue turns to the other one. Shield raised. And she yells at it with a blood-curdling scream. Can I roll intimidation?
Yep.
To see how blood-curdling the scream
Well,
is.
we've just killed 2, so...
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't, but...
No, her eyes just convey such rage. She's just literally screaming at it.
And it drops straight down into the water and disappears from view.
That could mean anything. It could still be.
It's only 2 feet deep.
That's true. Just lying on the bottom. They can't see me.
Go to your room.
What?
Is that what you're yelling?
Blue's prodding the water around her to make sure that it's not.
There's nothing else.
You don't feel anything.
Cool.
Probably like turned into a fish or something. I don't know how shifters work.
Can they
Blue
do
sits
that?
on the edge of the over near the stairs and sheathes her sword. She's breathing.
Malik is not confident this fight is over yet. So he's going to be kind of going across the sewer back and forth, kind of just dragging his sword along the bottom, making a grid pattern, trying to find if there's something there.
Finn's just going to hang on to the edge because his clothes are wet and dragging him down.
If Malik does not find anything, he'll go over to the Warforged and retrieve his dagger that he left in its collarbone, and also search the 2 bodies for anything of use.
Malik,
Mm-hmm.
does that Warforged have the same symbol on it?
Good thinking. Does it? Yeah, it does.
Okay. I thought it would.
In these creatures, Malik holds up the severed head of the shifter.
Did you have to cut its head off?
Yeah, it was cool. These creatures must be aligned with the Warforged, otherwise they would have probably attacked each other, right?
With the Lord of Blades?
Yeah. So, it looks like we're not just against Warforged down here, but these humanoid things, too.
Damn, these things are being a right regular pain in my side. You can see that Blue's sort of like trying to retch up what's remaining in her lungs.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get you out of the water. Your armor's too heavy.
Tis alright, Finn. That was completely unexpected.
A little bit.
The area is quiet.
How do you fare, Malik?
I'm good, thanks to Finn there. It was, pretty close for a second there. And, we're gonna have to make a stop on our way out of here to get me a new cloak. This one's got shredded.
Yeah,
You can
I
have
don't know.
mine.
I was seeing the light at the end of the tunnel there for a moment.
You can have my cloak, it's just too small for you and it's very wet.
Oh, you can have my cloak. That's not good for me now. And it's
Yeah.
probably a bit wet.
All pass. Despite everything, Malik is still fairly dry. He never actually
Finn is
fell down.
completely soaking wet.
Yeah, only the like splashes would have covered his upper half. And obviously 2 feet and below, it's wet.
Yeah, and Blue was underwater too, so Blue is also.
Yeah, completely
Drenched.
saturated. And smelling.
Do either of you have anything in your backpack that would be damaged in the water?
That is a good question. Well, my candles might not burn for a while, but what
Oh,
else do I have?
How
Well-
about your food?
I don't know that I have any rations. I've just got. Oh, I did have rations. Oh, my prayer book. That's soaked. That's probably done for.
oh dear.
Oh well.
Likewise.
Yeah, the only thing that... Oh, with the... I guess I didn't get wet enough. It's a good thing I had the quest map and not one of the other two.
And the quest map is magical.
Ah, okay.
I imagine I will have to dry my blanket and my vestments and things, and my incense probably won't burn, but I think the only thing that's actually damaged would be the prayer book.
And all is quiet.
Except for Blue, who's retching. She checks her backpack, pulls out a large loaf of bread. Shite.
I wouldn't eat that if I were you.
I wonder if I can dry my prayer book out.
Well, mine's okay because I've got it wrapped in an oil cloth.
Oh, didn't think of that.
But me rations. Oh no, not me rations.
Mine are no good either.
I've got 5 days worth still.
For one person, though.
Yeah.
If
for
you're
one
sharing,
person.
that's immediately 2 days-ish.
What the hell? No sooner we're in here, we're getting attacked by Warforged. What's that story?
I guess they don't want us to come here and find the thing we're looking for. Maybe.
Do you think they were expecting us?
I don't know.
I thought this was maybe the entrance to their lair or something.
They could have been expecting us. They could have just been around. Maybe they like patrol down here.
There. So like what? We're going into their house?
I don't know.
I mean, if we're going into their house, then it is kind of rude of us, and that just kind of fair if they're
Well,
upset.
to be fair, I did try to parlay with them.
That is true. They did ignore that. That was very rude of them.
Very rude.
Oh.
Did you guys see me, like, kill both of those things? It's pretty cool, right?
Sorry, I was a little busy being underwater and also healing everybody. And now I'm really tired. I
Well,
don't think I can do any more magic for a while.
just take my word for it. It was cool.
I'm sure it was very cool. Blue, did you see it? Was it cool?
I still had green water in my eyes. I was just
your
slashing
eyes?
at the less, the things that looked like monsters. So I'm glad I didn't hit you, Malik.
Alec just shoots Blue a look. So
It's gonna be Malik just shoots Blue.
Take that.
Oh.
So what's our next plan of attack? We're low on food, and we've barely started.
Despite the fact that I feel like shite at the moment, I'm starting to feel at least a little bit better, thanks to Finny Boy here.
I can't really do... I can't do a lot of magic right now. I kind of used up all my, daily allotment of Bouldray's divine energy.
Reminds me of my first ever dungeon. Walked in, first room, 1 orb, boop, all magic gone. Go back home,
Yeah.
rest.
Sorry, I'm out of spell slots.
Well,
Because healing is not a cantrip.
that's what I'm asking. Do we need to retreat for now and come back later and possibly have to fight again if they replace the guards, or do we push on?
Or do we
With our limited
remain
supply of
here
food?
and fortify our position and
I mean, I don't know if we can do that in the sewer. It would make more sense to go at least back up the stairs.
It's long stairs.
It's really not.
Oh, isn't it? Okay. I forgot.
no,
Not-
it's not that many stairs.
Oh, okay. That
Not-
was the other stairs.
Not
Never
all the way
mind.
back up to the first fight.
But then we're going to go back through the people who don't take too
Like us?
kindly of us folk walking through them. So We're stuck between a smelly place and a place where people don't like us.
Yeah, there was that maintenance tunnel between those. If we went back up to the maintenance tunnel, I don't know.
If other people are fine to keep going, I mean, I'm okay. I just won't be able to heal anybody for a little bit.
Have you guys seen, what are all these things on the wall? And Malik kind of
Things.
points to the valves.
Oh, doesn't it look like what we had to open to get down here? If it's valves.
No, on the map, we went down the stairs.
Yeah, but I know we were looking for a valve, some number, to get to where we were.
Yeah, to get to where the stairs were. Are they?
Sure, we had to go all the way down to the T intersection there and take a right?
I mean, considering where we are, if those are valves, I feel like messing around with them will either drain the water or there will be more water. One of the two.
I mean, I'm okay with draining the water. Although
So am I, but if there's any more water, I'm not gonna
Do
be
you know
able
how to
to.
operate valves?
I'm sure I can figure it out.
Well, if you want to try.
Malik, are they numbered like they are in the map picture?
Yep.
Okay. Malik is going to walk over to number 1 and kind of inspect it.
Up on
Looks very
It
old.
looks old. How far up on the wall are the valves?
The actual opening is about 5 feet. The actual mechanism is closer to the ground.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this. I have a feeling it couldn't drain the water even if it was made for that.
Well, we don't need any more water in here.
All right, well, shall we push on and hope there's a spot we can rest?
Sure.
The alternative is going back, recuperating. And
But then we'll just come back, and then the same thing will happen all over again, and then we'll go back, and then we'll come back here, and then we better just keep going.
All right, we keep going.
Okay, you get to the T intersection.
I don't know how many more cool kills I can pull off, guys. If we have to fight like 3 Warforged at once or something, I don't know if we can pull that off.
Oh. I mean, we can go back.
Well, let's keep going and blame Blue if we die.
You blame what? Jumping
I mean,
jack?
I think you'd probably blame me, because I'm not going to be able to heal you anymore.
Malik sighs and turns right at the T and continues upstream.
And it goes along for a bit, and then it ends with a grate where the water is pouring down out of view, and there is a great big door in front.
Hang on.
Oh.
Water's pouring down out of you or view?
Out of
View.
view.
Yeah. Okay, so I misheard that completely.
The water is not pouring out of you. Oh.
So, do we knock or?
Is that at the portcullis or is that at sea?
C.
The water's pouring down out of you. Hang on, there's
Through
a gate there?
There's a grate.
Yep.
And a door, right? That was the main important
Yeah.
part there.
Oh,
No,
there
we're
was
very
a-
focused on where this water's going.
We better go to the door.
Maybe
Malik?
I'll.
You're
Yeah.
the door specialist?
door
I'm the door
specialist.
guy, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
I want to look for traps.
You want to or you will?
I want to, if I'm allowed. Is that investigation?
Yep.
21.
And you find no traps.
Cool. Is the door locked?
It appears to be, and you see no obvious way of opening it.
like no handle? Or
Correct.
is there like a keyhole or anything?
Not that you can see.
So how do I know it's a door and not just a wooden wall?
Because you can see that it's metal, you can see that it's round, and you can see the hinge.
Alright. I think we might have a puzzle here.
A puzzle?
A puzzle?
A puzzle.
Ah, puzzle.
Okay, cool. A puzzle.
I can't pick the
Let's all
lock.
just say a puzzle a bunch.
I can't pick the lock if there is none.
Oh, there's no lock, but it's locked.
It's locked.
But there's no lock.
Yeah. It might have something to do with those valves we saw back there.
Ooh, the ones that might fill the place with water.
Maybe. Although I don't think it could fill it with water if the water just falls down through that grate over there.
It depends.
It would need to be a lot of water.
Yeah, it would.
Can I see if I perceive any, like, writing on the walls anywhere? Like...
Yep, give me a investigation check. Anyone who is doing that.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
We'll take a look at this door too.
I could
look
try and
around.
intimidate
Did you say you could try and intimidate the door?
to open.
Oh.
Look around, see if you guys can find any numbers or anything engraved in the
I will
walls.
take a look. I will take a look as well.
Sorry, was that investigation?
Yes.
I got a 13.
17.
19. Wow.
I'm too short to see much of the wall. Sorry, I can't tell you what's up there.
Blue's not that smart, but
Good at seeing things.
Yeah, and as the only one with low light vision, can probably see quite a bit better than
that's
the other two.
Blue's sort of like off to one side of the door, which is... Well, there seems to be a bit of grime on this wall. Mold. Ugh.
Oh.
Anyway, she's wiping it away. Oh, would you looky here? There seems to be some sort of engraving in the wall. It looks like it's similar to what was on the book. Bring the book over here.
What book?
Journal?
The
Oh,
journal?
no. Did we not give the book away?
Do we still have that?
Yep, she didn't take it.
That's true.
Oh,
I think Malik has it.
I thought Malik had it.
okay. Malik has it because his stuff is the only stuff that didn't get wet. I didn't write down that I had it, but it's
Yes, I remember
possible
because I was reading through it, and she takes the book off Malik, flicks through the pages. See? This symbol matches that symbol.
Oh.
What is that symbol?
Blue shrugs. I don't know, but obviously...
It's on the cover of the book.
Oh.
Well, it'd be in it as well. It'd be inside it as well, but it is prominently on the cover.
Okay.
Can you, like, hold the book up and push it into the door and see if that does anything?
Okay. Blue holds up the book and puts it against the door.
Against the door or the rune?
The rune. Hang on.
Okay, which is on the wall.
Hang on.
You said your description was the wall.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
That's why I was being clear, because when you were
Was the rune
describing
on the
stuff, you were
wall
saying the
Or
wall.
on the door.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it was on the wall. You were saying the wall.
Yeah, I was saying the wall.
So I went with your description because you were the one telling
Okay.
it.
Oh, well, it would have made
So that's
sense.
why I'm clarifying
It
now.
would have made sense to have the rune on the door, wouldn't it?
Well, that's where it actually was in the book, but as you did the wall,
Because I don't think
I let you-
I don't think like normal people. You should know this by now.
But as you did that, I wasn't going to... oh, and that's fine. Well, we'll just put it over there then. Because I just wanted to clarify now, because you described it saying you're cleaning off stuff on the wall.
Yeah. So she's pushing the book onto the rune.
Okay, so as you raise it near it, you see the rune flares into light, and you can see the book is glowing as well.
Oh.
Wow, that actually worked. It never works like that.
Okay, there's wind.
Like you didn't say it.
Exactly.
Maybe it's better if I go first this time. And Malik is going to try and stealth through the door.
Okay, well, don't get stabbed or anything, because I can't heal you.
Do you want your glowy book back?
Yeah. I'll hold on to the glowy book.
So, Malik successfully stealths into the 40-foot wide shaft that is beyond.
Oh.
It looks like it goes down about a mile and up out of view. There is a ladder on the closest side to the door, so it is a long climb down.
How long of a climb up is it? Just looking to be more...
It goes out of view.
Well, we have two choices that aren't really choices. We could go back up. That we don't really have to go down into the depths of hell.
No?
Yeah, you're right. We have to go down into the depths of hell. And Malik will start climbing down the ladder.
Okay, everyone give me a athletics check.
Malik is going to slide down the ladder.
Can I persuade the ladder to let me down nicely? Damn it. Why do you have to make me roll?
Oh, not that bad. It's a 16. Even with my -1.
Knowing...
Oof.
Ha! I'm more athletic than Malik right now.
Knowing... I'm just wondering... should we have not thought about this beforehand and used my hempen rope to tie each other to each other?
Tie each other? Well, then if one of us goes down, we all go down.
At least we're all in the same boat.
I'm just hoping there's
screwed.
I'm just hoping there's water at the bottom.
Oh.
Because like, oh yeah, 20 foot of water.
20 feet. Oh.
As Blue falls and sinks to her doom.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, so it takes you about 3 hours climbing.
Wow.
And you take it slow. Who do we get? Blue and Finn.
Yeah.
You're tired, but you're okay. Your muscles are really aching, your legs especially.
Okay.
When you get to the bottom. Malik has picked up 1 level of exhaustion.
I'd say his back is probably burning. It was mostly healed where he was scratched, but it's like scar tissue, and it's kind of tearing a bit as he is exerting himself.
Does exhaustion do again? You have disadvantage on
ability checks, I think. I don't think it affects combat yet until
you have 2 levels.
Level 2 exhaustion. Okay. But if he has to make ability checks, I think that's disadvantage.
All right.
Until he rests. So the bottom is it's sort of dirt, and it's not terrible. It's a little moist, but it's not mud. And there's a passage that leads off. It looks like it goes about 100 feet before it stops at a large wooden door.
How deep's the mud?
Oh, you're not pushing into it, so it's not particular. It's just slightly moist dirt rather than mud.
So there's like no mud monsters gonna jump out.
No, it's reasonably solid. It's a little squishy, but it's reasonably solid.
All right. Blue heads over towards the door,
and it's like, when I say large, it's like the size of 2 people, and it's wooden, and it's got like metal reinforcers. doesn't seem to have a look.
Did the other two follow me?
I do. I will follow.
Blue
Malik.
pushes opens the double doors.
And ahead you can see a vast chamber, and which is including a great amount of derelict and decaying buildings, the precursors of the city above. You have reached the ruins of Dorasan, and that is where we'll end.
Eberron, a fantasy adventure on the floating continents, featuring Emily as Finn the Cleric, RavenInsane as Blue the Paladin, Shadow as Malik the Rogue,
And Ghost as the GM.
Eberron is released from Wizard of the Coast and uses the 5e rule set. Many of the sounds here are done by Sirenscape, which is an excellent app for bringing more life to your gaming table. You can learn more at sirenscape.com. This has been a Kritfayle production.